So I haven't been making my YouTubes in a little while because honestly, I got pretty behind with my coaching. I got up to about 23 clients. I've got a bunch of them doing a meet coming up, so got behind. But I had a big deadlift today. Was going for a 640 for 5 reps, which you're going to see right here. Never done. I probably haven't done that weight for that many reps. Yeah, honestly, maybe something close, but definitely not beltless. So probably a PR. Everybody asked me. I really don't count a lot of rep PRs out. I don't know how much I care. But this one was cool. I was excited to do it. And you're going to see the unfortunate thing that happened is I actually, in retrospect, figured out that I think the clip on that side was never clipped in. Regardless, I got some new clips already coming in the mail, something better. But yeah, that cost me the 5th rep there, but I did get 4. Back downs was still heavy and still a lot of volume. So total weight on the day, 640 for 4, followed by 2 sets of 5 with 585 for you normal 45-pound platers. That's 6 plates per side. So got a lot of volume in on beltless deadlifts. We've been working a lot of different stuff for this prep for me. Done some beltless work, done some tempo work. You're going to see some of that in here because since I haven't done a YouTube in a while, I mashed a bunch of workouts and fun videos I had into one here just so we can get some content out for it. But deadlifts felt good. I mean, honestly, lately for me, my deadlift confidence is through the roof. I've always been such a better squatter. Then on my birthday, when I turned 40 in January, I did 705 for 3 on deadlifts. Not easily, but like pretty well. And at that point, I realized I was like, oh, I think my deadlift's actually better than my squat now. So, and my squats are still going good. You can see this was after the deadlifts, did some pendulum squats. Pendulum squats are a humbling exercise, so I didn't even have a lot of weight on here. Doing sets of 10. Granted, it's post deadlift, so, that's all right. But I do love the pendulum squat. Targets the quads real good. And then this was cool. This is an exercise. I put this in here because weighted planks have been a big thing for me for obviously just strengthening the core, but also what it's done for me because I have discs in my back that are like exploded. And back a year ago, June, I did a meet and then had to go to the ER, and then that led to the MRI where, well, first they told me my lower back is so thick they couldn't even read the MRI. But I've had to do a lot of exercises to keep my back from being hurt. And in fact, this is an exercise. So this is the staggered stance RDLs I did. I did this the other day after squats, I think. A year ago or so, I did this with like 185 pounds, and it's what triggered some of that back pain or maybe made the discs worse. They were already probably pretty bad. So definitely was excited I could do 315 with that. This is a good example of some of that tempo work we've been doing. So this was 110-pound dumbbells, which is pretty light, but if you slow it down to a 5-second eccentric, 2-second pause, that stuff can smoke you. So did a whole workup with these dumbbells. I think we did 2x8 with 5-second eccentric and 2-second pause. And then right afterwards did a nice little AMRAP, which I think I got like 12 reps on, which is pretty good. Because weirdly enough, I think my bench endurance is absolute dog crap. But like if you take squats or deadlifts, like I can usually smoke people on reps, even lighter weight people. So I really enjoyed that. I don't do a ton of dumbbell work on my own. Pete, my coach, has definitely made it more a part of the training, and I think it's an important part of my bench getting bigger because, yeah, and I really want my bench to go up because to be honest with you, I think that my squat and deadlift are going to get to some pretty elite points. And I need my bench to be about 500. I think right now my bench was probably at like 445 when we started this prep. I think that's what I did. I think it was like 444 or something like that. I did pretty well for a single, even like kind of a soft touch, which was cool. So, but yeah, it's all about control for me. If I can control the eccentric on bench, I usually am pretty good. This was squats from the other day. So starting with the top set here, this is 585 for 5, which was pretty easy. In fact, I think I was only programmed to do 4 reps, but I read my program wrong and knocked out an extra rep. And my coach was like, yeah, I'm not going to be mad with an extra rep that looked that good. So but it goes to show you, like, yeah, again, if I did 585, 2x5 after the beltless deadlifts today, like my deadlift is definitely stronger than my squats, which is weird for me. And then this was the back downs for the squat. So we did the 585 top set for 5, then we did 485 for 8. And these moved pretty smooth, which is a good sign for my cardio as well because, in the past when I've done heavy squat sets, usually got to stop and breathe, and I've been trying to get a lot better at that over time because we're still going to one day go for a 500 for 20. I've tried that twice now, once with an SSB and once with a Yukon bar, and just Never quite got there, and it's usually a cardio thing. I threw this video in. This is just fun. We had the team doing weighted planks, and then, of course, because somebody had to do it after, we just had Trinity, because she's so freaking strong, literally just pick up the 100, I think that was 135 pounds total, and just move it from Larry's back to Charlie's back, because that's what Team Chandler does. Team Chandler stuff.